Over the past few days, we've been in the Dominican Republic with a group of about 25 people from the produce industry who have felt a calling to raise awareness and raise dollars for clean water projects. And we do that by hiking Pico Duarte, which is the tallest mountain in the Caribbean.
It's a lot hotter than I thought it was gonna be.
Still alive?
Yep.
Thank God for Taylor Swift and her musical genius.
So we're about 2 miles up the mountain, but we're nowhere near the top, so we're gonna keep going.
We are in La Loma de Arrepentimiento. The others are far ahead. We're catching up, but we're gonna make it. This is the steepest part of the climb, and we're probably about halfway there.
It's mentally challenging and physically challenging, but you really have to push through and tell yourself, you know, 1 foot at a time.
Yo! How are we doing?
Doing amazing. I'm grateful for water.
It's day 2 on the Water for All trek. We're getting ready to go to the summit, which is very exciting.
So right now we are in a camp called La Compartición, and I was beat last night, but I feel good and we're ready to get to the top of the mountain.
Well, today's only gonna be 5 hours, I think, right?
Only 5 hours.
We got this.
Krista's pacing us. She's setting the tone. She put on some music.
Yep.
We're almost there. We're getting through some rough times, but once we get to the top, it's going to be worth it.
It's all uphill from here. Sunshine and rainbows.
We're tired. We're almost there, I hope.
We're almost there.
Almost there.
I decided to take on this adventure because it's gonna be the challengingest thing I've ever done in my life. It's something that people have to do every day just to get clean water. So if I have to do it for 3 days and suffer, I don't see how that could be a bad thing. And I'm glad I did it.
I think a lot of us came on this trip because we knew it was a challenge and because we know we're doing it for the right reason. And so that's what's really made this trip all worth it, right? Is despite the hardship, despite the uphill, despite the miles, despite the time, at the end of the day, when you come into camp and you sit down and you think about what you've just achieved, you know that it's for a bigger purpose.
It's definitely life-changing. It's more than just hiking. There's a lot of community in the group and really deep questions being answered within myself.
This pushes you in a lot of ways, not just physically, which absolutely it does, but it's gonna push you mentally, it's gonna push you motivationally, and it's gonna push you at some levels that you didn't even know you needed to be pushed.
The challenges that people have put themselves to get to this point are almost over in terms of reaching the summit. And it's very cathartic. It's very personal for each person, the reason why they're here. And we're about to now celebrate the summit, celebrate the completion of that part that everybody has been wishing to get to. So you can start to see a little bit of the peak, which is filled in the clouds right now.
We did it. We made it to the mountaintop, 1 step at a time. There were times where we didn't know if we would make it, but we did. We got here, and it's always worth it. It's always difficult, but it's always worth it because we're here for a purpose that's bigger than ourselves. We're here to help bring clean water and bathrooms to people and do our part and, you know, try to shine light and inspire others to find their purpose and give back. And the trip culminated today with the opportunity to go visit a community that had benefited from a clean water project. And we got to hear their stories of struggle, of despair, of hope. And that really inspired our group to return back home and raise even more awareness, share this experience with our friends, with our family, with anyone who will listen to us, because we won't stop working until every single person has access to clean water and sanitation.